face too bright outside, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side, and it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wonder why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Hey 2K community, it's the 2KMC, here to tell you what's going down in the neighborhood. Get started with Rush 1v1.
Coming up moments from now, the venue in the heart of downtown New York City. The Hawks taking on the Knicks. For the Hawks, they pride themselves on each and every step that leads to victory. The preparation, the focus, the sheer will. Each game a new opportunity to prove their identity. Knicks Hawks is next. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. DA, take it away.
Well, Kevin and guys, the NBA is a shoe culture, and none is more popular than the Kobe 4. Originally released in 2009, last season almost a quarter of all NBA players worn them. That's not just a tribute to the Mamba, but a testament to a design that has stood the test of time. And PJ Tucker called them the best hoop shoe ever. Strong praise. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt, and it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle. And for the Knicks, they've got Julius Randle. R.J. Barrett is out there with Payton. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Harkless in at small forward. Two teams badly needing a win tonight, Greg. Some desperations on both sides.
And it's easy to start second-guessing yourself, Kevin. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are.
Here's Randle. The shot from the low post is good. Randle's got the first points up on the board for the Knicks.
So creative on offense. Randle getting more and more comfortable handling the ball and understanding where he can get to on specific possessions.
Collins, good.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Payton. Second chance shot. Good work defensively by Capella.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Now, here's Barrett. He's guarded closely, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two. And Atlanta gets called for the foul.
You wonder if R.J. Barrett could be the best player to come out of Canada. Now, that's some high praise because I had many years battling against one Steve Nash, but R.J. Barrett has a high ceiling.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Barrett. And Barrett's father playing for the Canadian national team as well as playing overseas. And Brent, as you know, his mother, a nationally ranked sprinter.
Yeah, an unbelievable family DNA and lineage around a multitude of sports, and it really helps to be a generalist rather than a specialist. Couldn't ask for a better pedigree for one R.J. Barrett.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
You can count on R.J. Barrett to come at you night after night. He plays with a lot of determination, and at some point will lead a ball club.
Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. It's Randle with the drive. 2 points. That one goes. Randle's got his second basket.
This is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Here's Young. Basket counts.
Shifty guard Trae Young finds his ways into some of those cracks and crevices.
The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Payton, and he uses the glass on the layup. 7-4. And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Herter. Fires from deep. Young's shot is off. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Payton gets it to go on the assist by Harkless.
Good slice and dice from Payton there in the lane, finding room.
And Elfrid Payton with the foul. That's his first foul. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Here's Capella. Hunter, the pass to Young. And Elfrid Payton with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Ntilikina, he's checked in for New York. Young outside. Yes, that goes in.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Herter. It's Young on the wing from the corner. The Knicks pull it in.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Harkless with the bucket. Here's Young.
6.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Collins. Hunter, no one around him. The shot, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. And with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. 7-point differential. And there's the pass to Capella. Looking for Young. He gets it there. And that one, good.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
That one misses for Young.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
Collins. The Knicks pull it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Ejected by Young.
How about that? Trae Young with a block shot.
Shoots the three. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. They shoot again. Here's Collins. And Gibson sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Capella finds Collins. And he gets the bucket.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Knicks leading by 5. Brent, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their number one choice, and that was Trae Young. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Portis with it, guarded by Hunter. Portis can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Young. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 8 points.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Here's Barrett. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Young passes it to Collins. Here's Herter. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. It's stolen by Capella. Pass to Collins. And it's blocked. Harkless on the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket. And they weren't special that time.
Kept alive. Here's Collins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
How about that? John Collins with some footwork down low. That looked like it's been practiced in the offseason.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
And he makes the first.
John Collins and his versatility are very, very exciting, not just as a scorer and a rebounder, but defensively as a shot blocker and a versatile, switchable defender.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Gibson. Kevin Knox comes in for Harkless, and it's Reggie Bullock in for Barrett. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Ntilikina. Over to the left wing. Here's Portis. And there's another one for the Knicks. The Hawks trail by 5. Young dishes to Hunter. Collins looking around. And the dunk by Capella.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
And the Knicks with possession here. Here's Bullock. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. And New York making a change here. Ellington's checked in. And a change for the Hawks. Bembry's checked in for Hunter. Portis against Collins. Takes the 13-footer, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size, with that kind of touch, that is money.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
The shot's good from Ellington.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
The Hawks trail by 4. Outside Collins. He dishes it to Capella. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. And so here is New York. Here's Bullock. Trying to get open is Robinson. Bullock, good. And the Knicks lead by 4. Atlanta with the ball. Over in the corner, Reddish. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. Damian Jones is checked in for the Hawks. Teague comes in for Young. Here's Capella, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Capella's got 8.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Jones against Robinson, and he lays it straight in.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Hawks trail by 4. Teague left side. The shot off that time. So New York will take it the other way. Here's Bullock. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Atlanta shooting to start this game off about 41% from the floor. And here is Teague. Pass to Bembry. Excellent D that time from Robinson. New York leading by 6. Here's Portis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
Take a break.
No,
Take a break.
Absolutely not.
2 shots.
Free throw, good, Portis. And the Hawks making a change here. Dedmon's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. The Hawks trail by 8. Teague with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. And Jones has it in the corner. And the wing jumper offline.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Here's Knox. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Teague has it in the corner. Offensive rebound.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
New York leading by 6. Here's Ellington. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Atlanta with the ball. From deep. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. And here's the break. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got 8 points.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down. Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Bullock, good. 6 points for him.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
The Hawks trail by 8. And Jones slams it in.
That's the kind of work you want your point guard to do. Sensational ball movement by Jeff Teague there to set up his man.
Passes it to Portis. It's stolen by Jones. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And the 3 off target. The Knicks leading by 6. Here's Portis. A second chance effort. And Robinson with the layup.
They're off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Hawks shooting 40% here in the early stages. A nice shot by Teague.
Well, as soon as you give Jeff Teague that much space, you're in a bit of trouble.
And it goes down 2 points.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
The Hawks trail by 8. Teague left side. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Portis.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Rebound by the Hawks.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Now here's Teague. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
New York leading by 6. Portis in the post. Working on Jones. Nice shot by Portis.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Portis has gotten 4 of his 9 shots to go. Down low, Dedmon. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 3 assists now in this one. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
Well, Knox has such versatility in his game. If you add the art of drawing fouls, that's going to help him out.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
first free throw is good.
And Kevin Knox's father played professional football when Kevin was growing up. That may be where he gets some of his toughness from.
Both good from the line that time. Eight seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Teague. Good on the shot. Teague's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, nice to see Jeff Teague get down in there on the inside and come up with the bucket.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Knicks lead by 6. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what was a trying first year.
I hate losing, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game. And I feel like you can learn more from a loss than you can from a win. And my teammates have been great. The whole organization has been great. We just, whatever happens, we've kind of been sticking together and going through it all together. So that's been good.
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur grade.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Bembry out there with Teague. Then it's Reddish. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Fernando in at the 4. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. Fernando can't get it to go. And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for New York. 6-point lead. And the shot goes in. Randall's got 8 points.
The strength and the quickness and now the confidence coming along as Randall's able to score.
And the Hawks with possession here.
And Julius Randle dropping a few pounds since he came in the league. He still brings an old school physicality to the game.
He's a good rebounder and a good finisher in the paint. Still trying to develop GA using that offhand and trying to have some touch around there with the right. That'll be a critical skill moving forward, that he has other ways to get at you offensively.
The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
7th pick in the 2014 NBA draft. The interesting thing about Randall is he falls into that category as a tweener. Maybe not a 3-man or a 4-man, but over the course of his career, he's decided to improve his outside shooting, become a threat driving to the basket, and now finding a home offensively in the NBA. You wonder how much further he can go if he could expand to the three-point line. Julius Randle's going to be in this league for a long time. Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Herter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Teague with a clean look. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
The Hawks trail by 12. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. To the paint. Here's Fernando. That's good. And so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Payton. Another shot. The shot by Harkless, no good. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Hunter. Randall with some nice D. The Knicks leading by 10. Payton passes to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Here's Fernando. He feeds it to T. Shot from free throw range. Goes back up. Shot's good by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 6.
Dedmon using his length that time on the offensive end.
Here's Randall. And no good that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Out to the right wing. Dedmon trying to break free. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Hunter. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
And you love that. Just that quick first step, and RJ up and over the D.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Fernando, the pass to Teague. Here's Herter. And it's off from three-point range.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jeff Teague.
And Bones, when you look at R.J. Barrett, what's the next step in his game?
So if the next stage offensively, GA, is that he's got better shot selection overall and a bit more consistency from the three-point line, then it's about setting a tone and taking on the defensive challenge every night. That's what a good leader can do, and this team is looking for one.
And that one falls for Barrett.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Frank Ntilikina is checked in for Harkless. Then for the Hawks, John Collins, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Young is subbed in for Jeff Teague. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Herter. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done differently, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
And the first one drops.
Now, Trae Young wants to be a leader, but it's not about wanting it. You have to show it on a consistent basis so your teammates start to look towards you.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Payton. And a change for the Hawks. Capella's checked in. And so Young nails them both. New York leading by 12. Here's Ntilikina. Randle on the follow. Randle's got 10 points in the quarter.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Gibson sends it down.
Taj Gibson doing a good job of just getting the hands up, and then the instincts come into play with the block. And D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. The Hawks trail by 16. In the corner, it's Hunter. Atlanta again missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option.
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena. Oh, that's nuts. Randle getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Collins, good.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
There it finds Gibson. Now Young. 10 points for him. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 12 points in the game.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Well, he's a pass-first point guard. Ntilikina with a nice play there.
So it's the Hawks now. They trail by 16. And here's Young. 12 points for him. Stolen by Bullock. Here's Ntilikina. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Knicks lead by 18.
Gibson using his body on the boards. He's great at using his timing to leap up and collect a second chance.
Here's Young. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys. Here's Ntilikina. Here's Barrett. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Barrett's got 6 points in the quarter.
Barrett does a good job there just creating the shot for himself. He is a scorer.
Young passes to Hunter. Outside Collins. The dish to Young. No one near him. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Here's Herter. The Knicks making the shot. In the corner, it's Hunter. Buries it from three-point range.
Timeout.
5 points in the game.
Well, pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
New York calls timeout. A different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Gibson. Kevin Knox comes in for Randle. And Ellington is subbed in for R.J. Barrett. Then for the Hawks, Jones checked in for Capella. Reddish comes in for Hunter. And DeAndre Bembry's subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Now, here is Young. He's got 14. Ntilikina looking it over. Power down with both hands.
Ntilikina wanting to be assertive and the coaching staff encouraging that kind of play.
The Hawks trail by 19. Young with the ball. He kicks it to Reddish. Young left side. Wide open look. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
This is Trae Young's game right there. Rise and fire. And these shots are helping out the offense.
The shot's good from Ellington.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And that's a foul. It's called on Wayne Ellington. That's his first foul. Here's Bembry. From outside, off the mark. The Knicks leading by 19. Knocks it loose. Ellington banked in off the glass. Ellington's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Inside, here's Bembry, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Got that bucket in no time at all. He has 6.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. The pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Way too easy for Collins. With ideal positioning, he's a real problem out there.
The shot's good from Ellington.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
The Hawks trail by 21. And Young kicks to Bembry. Here's Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. A shot by Ellington, no good. And for the Hawks, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Young from outside. They get it again. Pass to the Bembry. The 3-ball. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Knox. 1:46 left in the second quarter. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Knox getting up there and showing the power he possesses.
We've got 1:23 left in the first half.
And Bones, he's got a 7-foot wingspan. Certainly the defensive potential is there for Frank Ntilikina.
Well, the questions have always been about the other end and whether or not Frank can find a way to score more efficiently on a nightly basis. Still young and still some room to grow.
New York calls timeout. Harkless is checked in for the Knicks. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Teague's checked in. We've got 1:13 left here in the second. Trying to get open is Robinson. A shot by Ellington, no good. The Hawks trail by 17. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. The Knicks making a switch here. Dotson's checked in. Pass to Robinson. And Jones sends it back. Now here's Reddish. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Well, sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Here's Ellington. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that kind of defense ain't going to get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
Well, any guy can throw it down against air defending him. Plenty of room, so not so amazing. What does amaze me, though, is that no one came over to contest the play.
So it's the Hawks now, following the score by New York. Young, good.
Feels like the other four guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Dotson gets the bucket, and the Knicks lead by 16.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now, here is Young. 19 points in the game. They grab their own miss. Count that one. Young's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And now the defense, full attention and antennas up. Trae Young getting warm.
With one on the clock, what a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Elfrid, what's working for you guys in the first half? How did you get yourselves going?
We were able to get out and run. We're getting it out the rim fast and getting out the court.
We'll see if you can keep running in the second half, Elfrid. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A stellar first half for Julius Randle. He had 6 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
Boy, it was rough down there in the paint, and they were just dominant, taking it to the rack. But that's what you have to be willing to do. Take the action to the heart of the competition without any fear. That's why this is already a blowout.
And Shaq, how about what you saw from the Hawks?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow a way too high percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. The Hawks trail by 16. We've got Mo Harkless. Mitchell Robinson out there with Knox. And it's Smith. And it's Dotson in at the 2. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Young's shot is off.
Oh, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And the rejection by Collins. Young trying to break free, and there's Hunter on the assist by Young. And it's 7 points for DeAndre Hunter. Smith drives in, lays it up off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 18.
That's a pretty gritty play there by Dennis Smith Jr.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Jones against Robinson. Jones kicks to Young. For 3, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 24 points.
That's Young's favorite shot right there. A lights-out long-distance sniper with unlimited range.
Here's Dotson, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Atlanta gets called for the foul. For New York, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
First free throw is good. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks, trailing by 17. Collins trying to break free. Shots good from Young. 26 points for him.
The top scorers in this league, like Trae Young could be, they get buckets when it's not easy to get buckets.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Last season, during the hiatus, the Knicks did a retrospective of Linsanity. You remember that stretch in 2012. Jeremy Lin took the league by storm. He said he was floored to be recognized in such a fashion. And for New Yorkers who are going through so much, it was a chance to reminisce about some pleasant surprises. Guys?
Great, David. Thank you. Dotson can't hit.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Taj Gibson's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Julius Randle comes in for Kevin Knox. Barrett's checked in for Damian Dotson. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Dennis Smith. And a change for the Hawks. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Collins. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Herter. Atlanta again missing.
Yeah, this has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Yep, that one goes. Harkless has got 6. The Hawks trail by 17. Passes it to Young. The Hawks working the ball around, and Dedmon throws it down.
Well, the athleticism Dedmon's bringing right now on offense is paying some dividends, gliding through the air that time.
Here's Payton, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
What a play there, the hoop plus the harm.
That's good from Payton.
Well, we've seen indications of Payton and his all-around game, but we just would want to see the evolution of the shot come along, just more consistent from the outside. That's the next step.
Now, here's Hunter. He's got 7, and Gibson sends it back. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Portis, he's checked in for Taj Gibson. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Good on the triple.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
They get it back. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 20.
Yeah, Randall not giving up on that play, smells that one out, grabs the ball, and gets 2 more.
The Hawks trail by 17. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. To the middle. Here's Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
I would say that Trae Young's pick-and-roll game is fairly advanced for a player his age. What a treat to watch.
Here's Portis. And he banks in the layup. Portis has got 12 points in the game.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Hawks have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. To the wing on the left. Here's Hunter. 7 points in the game. Clock at 4. There's the pass to Herter. Over Barrett. Again, the Hawks score.
He's shooting that with tons and tons of confidence. Herter with another catch-and-shoot basket.
Outside Portis. That 3 off the mark. The Hawks trail by 15. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Portis. And now the Knicks on the break. And the shot goes down. Here's Young. 28 points for him. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim. And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick-and-roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Portis can't get it to go. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. 15-point game. Now Hunter. He has 7, and the Hawks can't hang on to the ball. For the Hawks, Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter, and it's Teagan for Trae Young. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Hawks ball.
And here is Teague. Pass to Fernando. Back to Teague. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Atlanta.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Pass to Fernando. Dishes it to Reddish. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. Here's Bembry. Barrett covering. Bembry misses. New York leading by 14. That's good from Randall on the assist by Payton. 22 points for Julius Randle.
You risk getting torched when somebody's open. Payton's skilled enough to find the open man.
Here's Fernando, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton. The Hawks trail by 14. Teague with the ball. 7 points in the game.
As soon as Teague gets inside, he really forces the issue right there, getting a foul as a result.
The Hawks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Teague can be a knockdown shooter, especially from the free throw line.
And so Teague hits 2 free throws.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
No good from Payton. The Hawks trail by 12. Now here's Reddish. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Here's Payton. Drills the three-pointer. Payton's got 14 points for the game.
Man, if Payton wants to stay in this league for a long time, that shot has to be more and more consistent. That's a good sign.
To the inside, Fernando takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And Barrett gets it to go.
Well, RJ is a natural scorer. It's very hard to shake him off that kind of focus.
The Hawks trail by 15. Teague feeling it out a bit. Down low, here's Bembry, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Bembry misses. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
76% from the line a season ago.
First one falls for him.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Wayne Ellington's checked in for the Knicks. Damian Jones is checked in for Atlanta. And he makes both free throws. The Hawks trail by 15. Here's Teague. 9 points in the game so far. Good. Teague's got 7 points for the quarter.
And while Teague definitely gets bodied a little on the drive, he shows tremendous strength to play through it, rise up, and make that one.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Payton with some nice D. New York leading by 15. Portis, the pass to Randall. Here's Payton. Bembry with the rebound. Atlanta's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. From the arc. A shot by Reddish, no good.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those. Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
The Hawks trail by 17. To the middle. Here's Fernando. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Portis. A different look for New York. Gibson comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Knox in for Reggie Bullock. John Collins, he's checked in for the Hawks. That one is no good. The Hawks trail by 16. To the paint. It's tipped. Second shot opportunity. They retain possession. Fernando, the pass to Collins. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Taj Gibson picks one up.
At 6'10", John Collins getting more and more used to the physical rigors of a big man in the NBA.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And that one falls for Collins. New York leading by 13. And Payton gets it to go on the assist from Gibson. Gibson's got 5 assists in the game. Atlanta with the ball. Throws it up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And Knox just exploding to the rim.
Kicks to Reddish. Puts one up from 19. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Reddish has got 5.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
Offensive rebound. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. Here's Bembry. Ellington defending. Bembry kicks to T. There's 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. The Knicks pull it in. Gibson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Knox. His three-pointer's off the mark. Here's Bembry. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Knicks. They lead by 13. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court right now for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center. The Hawks trail by 15. Young with no one around. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got 10 points in just the second half.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
It's Young on the wing. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, he makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Here's Ntilikina. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. That shot wide open. Young's got 37.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
Here's Young, following the score by Taj Gibson. Young dishes to Capella. Can't cash in from close range. The Knicks leading by 8. The shot's good from Ellington.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Now, here's Hunter. He's guarded closer. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Beyond the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 8 rebounds in this game. In the corner, Herter with it. Another 3 for Atlanta.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
At the line for your Knicks, Wayne Ellington. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Ellington hits them both. Now Young. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Collins up top. Back to Herter. It's up a 3. Ntilikina with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 6. And to get open is Robinson. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Knox. Collins with some nice D.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And that one's good. Hunter.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Ntilikina can't hit. The Hawks trail by 6. Young for three, drains the three-pointer. Young's got 40 points.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Young taking his time here. Passes it to Hunter. The Trae. Here's Collins. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
Ntilikina gets the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Hawks trail by 5. Inside, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Interesting night where you're getting this kind of production from Collins. They're going to lean on him a little bit more now.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. For the Knicks, Harkless is checked in for Kevin Knox. Smith comes in for Wayne Ellington. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Frank Ntilikina. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
And it's Smith missing. The Hawks trailing. Here's Herter.
Good job on the glass there, working hard to establish position and put himself in a great spot to come away with that rebound.
Nice shot by Smith.
Completing the break there, Dennis Smith Jr. looking to run.
Here's Herter, covered by Smith.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
That one goes. Count it. Now it's a 5-point New York lead.
Now how about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Atlanta's shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. Here's Young, and Gibson sends it back. New York calls timeout. New York leading by 5. Young with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And there's Hunter on the assist from Young.
That's the way you want to punctuate the fast break as Hunter is out and running.
Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Herter. Young outside. To the inside. Here's Collins. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. That's 23 points for John Collins. Payton attacking. Young with the steal. And here is Hunter. Took him no time at all on that one. And it's now only a 1-point New York lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
From deep. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Herter, covered by Smith. Poke loose. Harkless with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
Well, at 6'9", Taj Gibson has the ability to get up there and throw it down.
Here's Herter. Young with the ball. And the pass to Herter. Payton coming off the assist from Young. Herter's got 9 points in the quarter.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Robinson misses. Hawks shooting an efficient 53% from the field. And here's Young from the arc. Offensive rebound to take the lead. And the layup good by Collins. Collins has got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
And yes, it's good.
That wasn't easy. Dennis Smith Jr. with a high degree of difficulty on that one.
Smith's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Young passes to Herter. Lots of room. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Hawks lead by 2.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Now, here is Young. Here's Collins. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Smith's shot is good.
What a huge boost he's giving them here. 4 or 5 in this fourth quarter has come up big.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1.
The big man coming through. Collins delivering. That's the big fella.
New York calls timeout. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight,
because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Julius Randle comes in for Taj Gibson. And R.J. Barrett subbed in for Dennis Smith. New York trailing. Here's Payton. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Feeds it to Collins. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
6 to shoot. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Another shot. And it's good on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 3.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Now, here's Hunter. Following the miss by Julius Randle. Young for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Harkless has got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Randle with the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Yeah, when Randle starts going downhill, he's tough to stop on the drive.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. The Knicks making a switch here. Ntilikina's checked in. And so he hits both.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Now, here is Young. Tight defense on him. Here's Capella. Payton coming off the assist from Young. Capella's got the lead up to 3 now for Atlanta.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Ntilikina. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Ntilikina making them rise up out of their seats here.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
The Hawks shooting it really well, 54% from the floor. Young inside. That one goes in.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
New York's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And that one drops for him.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Here's Hunter following the score by New York. And Young with the basket on the assist by Hunter. Young's got 44.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
And that one falls for Barrett.
Yeah, how about the bucket to tie with the D just all over him. The free throw to give them the lead. Just a fantastic play all around.
The Hawks trailing. Now Young. Bobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And maybe not the first guy you think about. Collins in the clutch.
Here's Ntilikina. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Shooting for New York, Trae at the line for two.
He drops the first one, and that ties the game up.
Ntilikina, well-traveled, born in Belgium, growing up in France, and joined the NBA as the second youngest player in the league's history as a rookie.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
Now, here is Young. Not a lot of room. Fires the three. Atlanta gets it back. And it's Capella missing. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable. That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. .41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Young. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
Here's Ntilikina. Good! There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Capella. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're up by 1. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Portis, he's checked in for New York. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Shooting for New York, Trae into Akina. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3-ball.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Nah, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
Shooting for New York, Trae into Akina. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and that's an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Trae into Akina. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Hunter, the pass to Young. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, playing heads up right now, Trae Young. I'm amazed at how creative at times he can be.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Trae into Akina. At the line for 2.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
That'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Herter, no good. So it's New York picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Elfrid, first off, congrats on the win. What was the key to getting this one?
Oh, man, we made shots. We did a good job of, just getting to the rim.
Big effort tonight, Elfrid. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.